Hoo-dee-doo. Enjoying my morning waffle with some coffee. Hoo-dee-doo. Hey, what's that down there? Whoa, whoa! Oh, ow. 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 Whoa! It looks like Constable Zuvio. Wonder who he is. Ugh. Well, alright. Let's take it over to John, the vintage geek at the Super Awesome Geek Show. He'll unbox it and we'll find out who Constable Zuvio really is. Or at least we'll get to look at him up close. Get out of here. Alright, fellow Star Wars fans and friends in the Force. I'm John, your host of the Super Awesome Geek Show podcast and now YouTube channel. I guess I shouldn't say now because it's been up for a while, right? We've got over 30 plus videos. Find us at SuperAwesomeGeekShow.com. Look for our podcast on iTunes. We're at Awesome Geek Show on Twitter. That's where I love to talk and chat with all you toy geeks and gamers and designers and, yeah, you know, movie buffs. Everybody. You can geek out about anything. And, but, you know, lately, Star Wars has been on everybody's mind, right? It's all Star Wars. That's all anyone's talking about. We're going to try to get away from that a little bit on our podcast, so you give you a little bit of variety, because we are a general geek show podcast. Talks about all things geeky and everything comes up, from toys to games to movies to television shows, sometimes even cars, sports, music. I mean, people geek out about their children, people geek out about their pets. People can geek out about anything, and that's what the Super Awesome Geek Show is about. Geeking out about anything. But our YouTube channel is basically just toys right now and a couple of parody songs. If you haven't seen it yet, check out All You Need Is Groot, to the tune of the Beatles, All You Need Is Love, sung by yours truly. And also I did for Kai Outta Monday, which we'll be posting about again tomorrow, because every Monday from now on will be Kai Outta Monday. Is it Ki Outta Monday or Kai Outta Monday? I don't know. But I did, you know, Manic Monday from the Bangles. I've done a parody song, and it's Ki Outta Monday from the Super Awesome Geek, the Vintage Geek. I wrote all the lyrics, made a cool song, put up a little bit of a video with my action figures. So check those things out if you like parody songs. Anyways, that's what our YouTube channel is about. That's what our podcast is about. But today, it's all about Constable Zuvio, as Emmet told you. He fell off a ledge and discovered him. So, you know, I think it's only fair to Emmet that I unbox him. And sorry about not being able to do Chris Pratt's voice. I can't mimic other people's voices. I can make up some of my own, you know. So I just make up crap. And I mean, it was the thing I did when I was a kid. Every time I played with the toys, I tried to mimic the voices from the cartoons, you know, like every time I used Dr. Mindbender, I tried to mimic his voice. Every time I was playing with Cobra Commander, I tried to mimic his voice. When I was using Starscream, well, that was the same as Cobra Commander, wasn't it? But you know what I mean. So it just kind of carried over from when I was a kid to today, and now I make stupid voices and funny things for all these little videos. If I could hone my craft, maybe I could actually be a voice actor. Wouldn't that be something? I wonder if there's any Seattle area voice acting, like, need. Anyway, let's get Constable Zuvio open here. So, I'm going to do that technique, and I'm going to do it right from here. This little opening technique that I have. You slip your thumb. This cardboard is pinched together over the bubble. Slide your thumb through here. Just split it apart. Ooh, this one came out really, really good. I don't think I didn't even rip the back. You just get it right out, and then a little bit of force and prying and stretching, and boop, he comes right out of there. This weapon's still in there though, one of them. And the package, look at this. All it is split open a little bit. Barely even touched. Pop him out of there. And if you want to, probably want to get the instructions out first, and then this can be done with the figure in the bubble. You can still get them in there. Slide that back behind him, and the packaging. Oh, what did I do here? I moved the thing. Is my alarm going off? Sorry about that, guys. That means it's 5 o'clock. And I gotta watch the Seahawks. But I'm gonna finish this video first. Dedication to you guys. Because they're gonna win anyways. So yeah, see, you can put it right back in there. And it's barely, you know, even split. I guess I kind of split it a little bit too much there, but sometimes it's not perfect. Well, we'll get that, let you see the back of the box. We'll zoom in and then we'll show you the character close up, alright? The back of Constable Zuvio's packaging says that Constable Zuvio is a vigilant law officer on a mostly lawless world. The tough and humorless Constable Zuvio keeps order in a frontier trading post. So, I think that second wave figure that people have been seeing might be one of Constable Zuvio's men, because he's got the same kind of helmet, and he has a trading post on the frontier. So maybe that other guy is a frontiersman that works for Zuvio. We'll have to find out when we see the movie, right? To me, this sounds a lot like Constable Odo from Deep Space Nine. It really sounds like he has the same job as Constable Odo. So that's interesting to me, just in the fact that there's this kind of character like Odo in the Star Wars universe now, who to me looks really cool and interesting. So Zuvio comes with these axes that you can see on the top, and it will come to form this weird little weapon thing, that scissor weapon, monster, robot, whatever. And you can get them from those other three guys. The other pieces, they come from the First Order Flame Trooper and Finn Jakku. And the bottom of the packaging has the standard attention, don't kill yourself kind of stuff, and it's not for kids. Don't eat anything, don't swallow these, don't stick them anywhere they shouldn't be stuck. That kind of stuff, you know? Just wanted to go back to the front real quick and say that I dig that artwork. Whoever's doing the artwork for these figures, you're doing a really good job. This is spot on. Beautiful work. Coloring, the poses you put the guys in, the dusty, sandy background of what I would assume Jakku. So we're probably going to find him near the beginning of the movie when we're on Jakku. Assuming that all that we've seen on Jakku is in the beginning of the movie. I don't know. We'll have to find out. So they haven't done kickoff yet. I've got the game muted in the background behind me so I can see when it actually starts. And we're going to keep going with Constable Zuvio. Why do I keep calling it like that? Zuvio. Well, here he is from the front. And I'll spin him around for you so you can see all these nifty details. He's got a fly swatter on his backpack, just in case he runs into any flies in the desert. I don't know if it's supposed to be bent, but mine appears to be very bent. And that might come off, so let's try to do that. He's a 5 POA figure, meaning 5 points of articulation. He bends at both legs. Hello. Arms move. And he has a little bit of head bob. He's on a... Oh no, I do not want to trade with you. I think that your price is just a little bit too low. I want twice that much. I'm not really a salesman, though. I guess I'm constable, which means I should be saying, "Oh, I caught you stealing. So now you're going to jail. Stupid little fool. Thought you could steal from my outpost? Let's see if this backpack comes off. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Move his arm up so I can show you this. So he's got a clip there, and he has a hole in his back, and this backpack just kind of goes in there. That's pretty bendy. His fly swatter, whatever that is. Whoopsh, dead fly. Whoopsh, dead fly. Mr. Miyagi did not need a fly swatter. For those of you that didn't know about super massive awesome kung fu, learn enough and you don't have to swat flies with a fly swatter. See, you know, if he were as good as Mr. Miyagi, he wouldn't need that. His weapons include this staff, rifle type thing. Well, I don't even know if it's a gun or not. It could just be a staff with this, it looks like a blade on the end, and the blade almost looks like it's made out of stone. So that's kind of cool. It actually has a loop in it so that maybe, just maybe, we could get it all the way up and over his shoulder there to kind of be like, Hey guys, I'm ready to go. I got my fly swatter. I got my rifle bladed stone knife thingy that's really long. And hold on, I think I have a couple of axes too. So I'm gonna get those. He also comes with these big old axes, and they are for forming that dealy thing we were talking about when we saw the back of the packaging. But he can carry both of them and look completely ridiculous with gigantic axes. I'm gonna get you, suckers! Yeah. So anyways, I won't be using those big axes. Let's give him his staff thingy, and then we'll just get you some close-up views of him, right? Get these out of the way. And let's see. He could kind of go like this with his staff, right? You know what? What if putting those axes in his hands stretched his hands out, and now he can't hang on to his thing? Here, I'm gonna do this. Can he hold it like... I want him to hold it like that, you know, like that. So he's kind of... But it keeps falling, like it wants to go at an angle. Okay, I guess we could do it like that, right? That's not too bad. That's a pretty good pose. Alright, let's get some close-up views so you can see his face and some of the details really good. There, now you got a really good view of his face, right? We'll spin him around a little bit so you can see. He's got like these, are they like communication devices or something coming off the back of his helmet there? Or maybe it could even be cybernetics like Lobot. We shall see. Yeah, it's all wired and something or other back there, right? So maybe I can tilt his head forward and you can see that a little better, right? It wraps right around his head. And if I tilt it that way, you can see how it comes down around like in front of his mouth, right? Or sort of to the side of each side of his mouth. I'm digging his eyes. I like his eyes. Overall, I have to say I like this figure. I think he's pretty cool. All my joking aside while we were making the video, but I really do like him. I'm happy to have him, and I can't wait to find out who he is and what his deal is. I hope he's not some guy that's just in there for 2 seconds and they all got us to buy something that doesn't even matter. Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, he's only in here for 2 seconds. He has one line. Here's your figure. Nah, there's got to be some kind of... Maybe Rey works for this dude. Because she did... Doesn't it say she's a junk scavenger? So maybe she works for this guy or works at the station that he works at, that he keeps order for, his frontier, the frontier, what'd they call it, place there? Frontier outpost, right? Maybe she works or and sells at that frontier outpost, and he's the constable that works at that same place. We'll all just have to wait and see. Alright, thanks a lot for watching another Super Awesome Geek Show unboxing, review, and all that of the Star Wars Force Awakens Constable Zuvio with backpack, cool like Lobot sort of augmentation, a neat helmet, his cloak to protect his nose and mouth from the desert sand, and a pretty cool staff and some lame axes. They're just added for play features for the kids, right? I bet the kids love it when they can put that thing together and do something with it. It's just an ad. I would have as a kid, you know? I would have been all about that, combining them, collecting all 3 figures for each thing, you know? I'd be like, Mom, I gotta have them. The other 2 have the other pieces. I gotta have it. Otherwise it won't be complete. I gotta make the thing. Come on, Mom. Thanks a lot for watching another Super Awesome Geek Show YouTube video. Find us on iTunes, thesuperawesomegeekshow.com. You tweet with me on Twitter at AwesomeGeekShow. I believe that if we all help each other, we all can achieve greatness. So I'm constantly retweeting and favoriting and sharing, and I hope that you guys can do the same. Help us out. All for one, one for all, right? We're like the 9 million Star Wars fan musketeers. Didn't someone say there's over 9 million Star Wars fans now that officially call themselves Star Wars fans over the world? I don't know. There's got to be more than that, right? Doesn't it seem like a really small number considering how successful Star Wars is? Anyways, and if you want to help support, go to Patreon, patreon.com/SuperAwesomeGeekShow. We have spots as low as 50 cents a month, so even spare change helps. And our goals are pretty low. We have realistic goals in mind, I think, on that thing. So it's not that hard. And all your help, all your support really helps and is greatly appreciated. And if you can't help that way, just retweet, you know, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Facebook at Super Awesome Geek Show, retweet on Twitter at Awesome Geek Show, and just, yeah, you know. Okay, thanks a lot for watching Star Wars 89 days till The Force Awakens. Alright, I'm going back to watch my Seahawks. Go Hawks! They're gonna win because we believe. Just the power of sheer will, right? Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Star Wars, nothing but Star Wars.